Good morning. It's been an interesting morning so far, very early start for me. I'm actually on the Liverpool train again, only this time it's a 7:26, and I am going all the way to Liverpool today. Have a look at the map and you'll see all the way across the country from Cleethorpes to Liverpool. So I'm going to do some great stuff, wandering around. Should be there in about half an hour. Thankfully it's not raining, although it was this morning at 6 o'clock when I left my house. You're coming with me. Let's go do Liverpool. This then is Liverpool Lime Street. It's 11:15. It's not raining. So, first thing I need to say is, if your name's Clark and you're in Miss Bath or Mrs. Watson's class in Illinois, then keep watching, because I'm going to find a postcard and send it to you. Don't forget, you need to like, subscribe and comment on this video, because today is dedicated to you. This is a comedian called Ken Dodd, rather famous in the UK. Don't know who that is, let's have a look. Ken Dodd and Bessie Braddock MP. That is what's known as a tickling stick. Behind me is St George's Hall. It was the first air-conditioned building in the United Kingdom in about 1880. You might recognise it if you're a fan of Batman. In the 2022 film, this was Gotham City Hall. It's also featured in Fantastic Beasts, The Crown and also Peaky Blinders. Liverpool's got loads of places like this, and we'll see a few today. Just over the back there is our first view of the Liver building. The two liver birds on top, which are known as the Two Graces, which is a symbol of Liverpool. We'll get closer and do all the good stuff shortly.
Is there any particular song that you'd like?
Do something not Beatles.
Okay. This one's dedicated to Mersey Ferries.
There we go. Cavern Pub and Cavern Club have become something of a tourist trap these days. The Cavern, very famous, Beatles played there over 300 times, but it closed in the early 70s for an air shaft down to Mersey Rail. Now, when John Lennon died in 1980, it kind of had a resurgence for all things Beatles, and they rebuilt it. 70% of the front of the cavern is still here. There's a cavern pub and a cavern club. Cavern club, you've always got to pay to go in these days, no matter what's going on. And the cavern pub is obviously living on the name. But worth a visit if you've never been there. Matthews Street, loads and loads of Beatles stuff here. But Liverpool's more than that. Let's go find something else. I am in Liverpool city centre, and I am about to complete a mission for a young chap that I've never met, a guy called Clark. He's in Miss Bath and Miss Watson's class. Here you are. Here is a postcard of Liverpool, in Liverpool. It is now on its way to Illinois. Enjoy your project. Don't forget to like my video, make a comment, and maybe subscribe. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet up one day. Have fun. Be good. So these are those Beatle types. They really were this tall. Life-size models. Down on the Pier Head in Liverpool, looking at the Mersey, with the Liver building behind me. We'll go and get a better picture of that in a minute. And the Cunard building on the other side. It's all good fun. And a wonderful view of Edward VII with the Liver building in the background. If you are unaware, the Beatles aren't the only band from Crikey It's Windy, aren't the only band from Liverpool. There was one called Jerry and the Pacemakers, and they sang a song called Ferry Cross the Mersey. So if you haven't heard of it, while you're on YouTube, go and have a look at it. You might just like it. And let's go and have a look at the Mersey. Let's go and have a look at a ferry. So this is looking down towards Albert Dock, and we'll go over there in a minute. But this is the River Mersey, very wide, and they have lots of ships coming here. So Liverpool was famous for lots of things, including trade. Second only to London at one point, small but punched above its weight. Here we have another famous Liverpudlian, Billy Fury. I'll pop up some information about him. He was a 60s star. I'll fill you in on UK names for people from cities. That's always a good one. So I've just referred to Billy Fury as a Liverpudlian, and that's because he's from Liverpool. This is mainly for my American friends. If you're from Manchester, you're not a Manchesterite, you're a Mancunian. If you're from Newcastle, you're a Geordie. If you're from Sunderland, you're a Mackham. And if you're from Coventry, you're a Coventrian. It's something you need to learn. Not everybody is a knight. Unless, of course, you support Liverpool and you used to go on the Cop, in which case you'd be a Liverpudlian, but you'd also be a Copite. I know it's difficult, isn't it? But they're the vagaries of the English language. There's Harry Potter stuff everywhere, isn't there? Oh, there's a Game of Thrones stall there, look. Over here we have the Liverpool Echo Arena. Well, that's what it used to be called. It might be called something else. I'll have a look and put it on. Then the Wheel of Liverpool, the Leonardo Hotel, and some apartments there then. Nice place to live, very expensive. And then looking back towards the city centre. It's a cracking city, there's loads going on. It's all lots and lots of fun, even on a winter's day. A little look back at Albert Dock. Loads of restaurants and touristy shops there. It's a great place to eat. How do you guys feel about irony? This is the third Chinatown I've been to in the last 12 months. The first one was Chicago, that had the best food and was very, very reasonably priced. The second one was San Francisco, which is very, very authentic, incredibly crowded and amazing. You could have been there. And this one is in Liverpool, which is a very, very short street, but happens to have the biggest gate. I think that's ironic. Anyway, let's carry on with my little tour. This is Liverpool's Anglican Cathedral. Now they do have another one, which is Roman Catholic, on the other side of town. Went to a Christmas Eve concert there. Very good, massive inside. Let's go and have a look. Currently behind me is Lime Street Station, where I'll get my train later to go back. We started over here. Gotham City Hall, haven't seen Batman, but I've had my walk around. I hope you enjoyed it. Liverpool is definitely worth a visit. Spend a few days here. There's lots and lots of things to do. I'm now going to get some coffee and think about getting my train back. Thank you for coming with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave me some comments, or maybe you want me to send you a postcard. Thanks for being there.